and just off of Armenia that is open. If you're looking for hot food, also that 7-Eleven is open there. I've noticed a couple random gas stations here and there that are open in case somebody's looking for one. I'm going to get ready to go over to Del Mabry and see what's going on with any food or businesses that might be open down there as well. Maybe stop and try to get some hot food real quick. But just going live, showing you what's going on, kind of like a vlog thing. So maybe we can go back and look at footage. You can see something. You never know, right? We're getting a little bit of gust of winds that are coming through with rain, little waves, where you can see it kind of roll across the street as the gusts that happen. Let's see, 7-Eleven Let's go this way. No, that 7-Eleven is closed. Like I said, certain gas stations are open, certain gas stations are closed. Go over here to Del Mabry and kind of see if there's any other stores or restaurants open right now. And just give you all a live look at what's going on. Earlier when I was coming into work, I was getting pushed around a little bit from the gust of wind. And at the moment, I'm not having so big of an issue with driving. I get pushed around, but I'm not going very fast. As you can see over here, the palm trees are getting a good little workout. That's kind of what they look like when they get a little bit of breeze too. So let's see here. So yeah, we're just here in Tampa. It's not too bad. I mean, it's windy. You can definitely see all the trees are kind of like the tops of them are kind of bending in a direction. The lights over here are doing a little dance on their own, so they're getting pushed around a fair amount. And kind of continual rain. I really don't like being under these street lights over here that are swinging, but kind of is what it is, I guess. But again, just taking you along for the ride here. See what we see. Very just gray, bleak sky, like if it would just been raining all day, kind of like it has been. And let's see if I can find any more restaurants open. Again, Burger King on MLK, just off of Armenia, is open in case you're watching this later. Maybe looking for some hot food. I don't know how long they'll stay open. Based on where the storm is, we'll still get some form of heavy tropical force wind and rain. The water is getting sucked out of the bay right now, very much just like it did with Irma. So right now, the river, which I work right next to, which forced us to evacuate because we're in flood zone A, is probably down 12 to 14 feet right now. The complete sidewalls that are usually covered with water are completely exposed. So a lot of water is being sucked out of the bay right now. So we may not have a storm surge at all, much like Irma, until after all the heavy rains and our high tide happens again. So that's good for our area. Unfortunately, down in the Cape Coral area, they're talking about 12 to 16 foot storm surge. That's way worse than when Charlie came through that section of Florida. So there's going to be people's complete house possibly underwater, kind of like what you would see in the New Orleans type setting. And it matters when their high tide is, but they're going to get blasted with wind, rain, flooding, and just water that may not move out of there right away. Again, I'm here in Tampa right now. I'm just south of the stadium on Del Mabry in Columbus. I'm going to head down I'm on North Del Mabry, but I'm going to head south on Del Mabry, see if there's any other restaurants open. Again, there's a Burger King open on Armenia. On MLK, just off of Armenia right there. Also, that 7-Eleven is open as well. Earlier when I came up, the Wawa was open on North Del Mabry, just north of Kennedy. So in case somebody needs something, looking for maybe some different hot food, gas, just something something that you may need. I don't know why this light did not change for me. There. Thank you. So let's go down here off this corner, see what's going on. Again, there's nobody on the road for the most part. I'm just trying to see if there's any other restaurants open as I make my way back to the house to let people know that there's a location they can possibly go get some hot food or access some other type of food or drinks that they may be looking for. For the most part, obviously 90% of everything is shut down. Let's see, is that place open or closed? They just left their lights on. Yeah, the riveters, I think they just left their lights on. We've got Denny's coming up here, nothing going on there. Starbucks looks closed. And then usually the tall tale sign is when you're looking at something, is there a line in the drive-thru? Because if it's open and 1 to 3 people know about it, everybody knows about it after that. So right now I'm basically just north of 275 on Del Mabry, North Del Mabry. Headed south on Del Mabry, going to basically the South Tampa area. And just giving you a live look at kind of what it looks like. Doesn't look like a whole lot probably on the video right now. You can see the street lights again moving a little bit. The rain and wind is now starting to push my car a little bit, even when I sit still. That I get a little shake to the car, like if somebody drove by you in high speeds. But other than that, you know, we haven't had a heavy band of rain really approach us yet, other than this morning, and it was just a really quick, small one. As that storm pushes in and starts to come up the state, we will get those heavier bands of rain. It'll look much more catastrophic outside than it does right now. Right now, it just looks like continual whipping rain moving through the area while I continue to possibly look for any other open restaurants and or places to get food for people. I figure I just put this out there in case somebody's in Tampa, maybe is looking to try and figure out if something's open, not open. This is just something you can kind of cue off of. You can also then see how bad the weather is in the area. Is there any flooding and stuff like that? Right now, again, all that water is being sucked out of the bay. There should be no drainage problems. I mean, if you have an area that just floods, because it just floods whether it's a big rain or a light rain, that's different. I do notice that this wire just past here is down. The second wire, if a big enough truck comes through, they're going to rip that right off. So hopefully there's no big trucks on the road right now. Let's get the windshield wipers back on so we can kind of see out the window. Can't. Walmart gas station looks closed as well. Lights are on, but there's nobody there. Still got the police lights up here like they were this morning for warnings. They also drove through our area with the sirens on for flood zone A. Most of the time when they do a flood zone evacuation, they usually don't take it off even if the track of the storm changes. So right now, just passing 275, the interstate south on North Del Mabry at the moment. I'll be at South Del Mabry as soon as I pass Kennedy. Let's see, Dunkin' Donuts and mobile gas station is closed. Trying to see, obviously any type of large restaurants are going to be closed. You're mainly looking for your fast foods right as I get south of Kennedy here on Del Mabry. So the Wawa also closed. So this Wawa that I'm passing on North Del Mabry, just north of Kennedy, was open this morning, and they are shut down now. So as of right now, I don't really know what is open kind of in that South Tampa-ish area. Village Inn is closed, which that place usually never closes. All right, so right now I'm getting ready to hit across Kennedy Boulevard on Del Mabry. This is where Del Mabry will turn to South Del Mabry, and you technically enter South Tampa area. As of right now, CVS is closed. Let's keep over here on the side of the road so it's less bumpy. Press Box is, I think, closed. Sometimes they'll stay open for a hurricane. Let's see if I see any other cars along the other side. Nope, looks closed. Amco gas station looks open. There's 3 cars in the parking lot at least. On the corner of Azeel and Del Mabry. Let's see, I'm pretty sure Chick-fil-A is definitely closed. They don't really stay open for even Sunday, so they're not going to stay open during a hurricane. This Burger King is closed, so that's a little surprising because usually the owner-operator of that is more than willing to stay open. Maybe they just can't find workers. Turn this off a little bit here. So again, that Burger King over there on MLK, just off of Armenia, is open as of last 10 minutes that I drove by it. So that is like the only open fast food place that I've seen so far. Let's see what we got up here. Again, all the main grocery stores are more than likely going to be closed. Fresh Market is closed, Wild Fork's closed, Publix is closed, Sprouts is closed, Trader Joe's is closed, because we have all those within a half a mile block radius for us. Let's see what we got up here. Let's see if, so I live right next to Steak and Shake. Let's see if Steak and Shake tried to stay open. That would be very convenient for me. I only have to go a block from my house. Again, we're in South Tampa now, just passing Neptune. Usually does flood down here quite a bit, and you can see there's no flooding on the road whatsoever. Again, all that water getting sucked out of the bay. The water has more than enough place to go. Got a little bit of flood right there, but that's normal on just even a regular rain. South Tampa does not do well during any type of heavy rain, so for the streets to be like this with the continual rain we've gotten since last night, it shows you how much of that water has gotten pushed out of the bay at this point. So let's see, is Steak and Shake open or closed? I might drive further down here just to see what else is open. Steak and Shake lights look on. Is there cars in the drive-thru? Not at the moment, but I'm gonna have to double check that when I get back and see if they are open. Actually, let's go around the block, because if they're open, that's an easy stop for me, and I'm ready to roll after that. Because like I said, Steak and Shake's only a couple blocks or a block from my house. So now we're just on a back road here in South Tampa, just north of Beta Bay Boulevard. I'm sure if I drove over right now to Bayshore Boulevard, if they don't have it blocked off, that there's no, or there's a lot of water that is no longer in the bay, and you'll probably just be able to see ground for 100 plus years. Let's see if Steak and Shake's open. Corner here. Yeah, up north, about 3 blocks up that I can visualize. There's a section that always floods, always floods, and it's currently not flooded across the street yet. So that's just letting me know that we're handling the water we've gotten so far. Let's see if Steak and Shake is open. I may have to drive up into the drive-thru. For the most part, I don't think they usually leave their lights on if they leave the building. Let's see. I didn't see a human inside. It'd be a great time for them to implement AI for serving food, right? Got a car over here. Claw machine's lit up. Palm trees in my way. So let's see if it's open. Give it just a second. Doesn't sound like it. Lights are on again, nobody's home. We're gonna drive down south to Mabry for a second, just so I can give y'all some more update. Again, we are live in South Tampa right now, giving you an idea what's going on. The school in front of us is Plant High School. Just if somebody wants to try and get their bearing to where I'm at, what it looks like. We're gonna head south on Del Mabry here, approaching Beta Bay Boulevard, and see if we can get any of these restaurants open. As we get further down here, about probably about a mile, there's a McDonald's, Taco Bell, some other regular restaurants, barbecue, stuff like that. I'm just trying to get an idea if somebody decided to stay open or not, or just open for the hurricane. Because let's face it, if you're open right now, I know they don't really want everybody driving around for safety, but you know, if somebody wants food, they're gonna go get it. I'm staying safe, Joel. Hey, Mom, how's it going? Let's see here. I haven't seen any trees falling across any roads yet, so that's good. I can't tell if they've blocked Bayshore off. I was trying to see if they had any blockades and lights on for it. South of Mabry right now. Can't tell if that McDonald's is open down there or not. I don't think they stayed open. I don't think they did. Let's see, we got Hungry Howie's we're passing. That is closed. barbecue place, mom and pop place closed. We even called China Moon earlier to see if they were open. They were closed. Let's see, Subway looks closed. This Marathon station looks open. Yep. So the Marathon station on Seville and Del Mabry, Sevilla and Del Mabry, just north of El Parado, is open. So that Marathon station is open. Getting ready to find out if this McDonald's is open here. I can see a light on inside the building, but again, it doesn't mean that they're open. Cars in the drive-thru would definitely give that away as we approach past this light here. But that Marathon station just north of El Parado and Del Mabry is currently open. Let's see, McDonald's is... looks like it is closed. Yep. So McDonald's on South Del Mabry over here is closed. I think all the Casper's McDonald's are closed at this point. Circle K is closed on the corner of Euclid. Let's see, is the X7-Eleven Exxon open? Nope, that is closed as well. So right now that Marathon station on South Del Mabry, just north of Euclid, is open. Taco Bell is closed. Everything in Britton Plaza is closed. Walgreens is closed. Burlington is closed. Of course, Burlington is closed. Yep, all these restaurants are closed as well. So yeah, as of right now, in South Tampa, I don't see anything currently open that you can go to. I'll go by one more Burger King / McDonald's around the corner here off of Manhattan, because it seems like that one Burger King was open, so they're probably letting the owner, whoever owns that store, make that decision if they're going to stay open or not. I am getting pushed around by the wind a little bit right now. There's some debris and stuff that's definitely got thrown across the road here. Right now I'm approaching the crosstown or expressway down here, South Del Mabry and Gandy. Going on down there. See if this gas station down here on the left is open. There's a mobile on the left over here. The sign's still on. Yeah, let's see, there's a car getting gas, it looks like. Oh, it looks like, is that China store open? New China might be open over here. I'm going to actually drive into the plaza here just to verify this. Car turned into the Wawa down there as well, but that doesn't look open. And this mobile on the corner of Gandy is also not open. So let's see if this New China down here on the corner of Gandy and Del Mabry might be open. They might also just left the open sign open, so there's that too. So let's get a little gauge here. Because Kubota left their lights on outside, but they are definitely closed. So is Mattress Firm, that left their open sign on. New China, there's 2 cars outside. That's very promising. And inside, there is a person inside, but I don't know if they're taking stuff to go. It looks like they're open though. I'm going to run in and check or read what this sign says here on the door. Real quick, I'm going to run in. Okay, so they are open, but you do have to drive up to do it. So I'm gonna have to come back and place an order here in a minute. Sorry about that. She doesn't speak good English, but based on what she said, I did grab a menu. So the New China on South Del Mabry in Tampa, South Tampa, on the corner of Gandy, where this little plaza is is open, and they are cooking food. Now, I don't know how long they'll have food, but I will probably be coming back and ordering some Chinese here shortly, and or calling and ordering Chinese to pick up. I want to go down here real quick, just check this McDonald's and Burger King. Again, I'm on Gandy. The wind and rain's picked up just a little bit more. Just trying to get back into my car. It was trying to blow me around a little bit. So definitely we're getting a little bit more wind. But again, right now the only two things that I know that are open in South Tampa is that gas station just north of Euclid on Del Mabry, and then the new China Chinese food store on the corner of Del Mabry and Gandy is open right now. They are taking orders. Let's see, Fine Wine Spirits Warehouse. That bar actually looks open. Huh. Guess you gotta have a place to party. Alright, let's see what we got up here. I definitely know this Walmart's probably closed, and this Publix, based on the amount of cars in the parking lot, it looks like that. We're gonna come up on a McDonald's and a Burger King up here. After that, guys, I'm probably gonna cut the live and order me some Chinese. Always got a Wendy's up in KFC too up here. I forgot all about that. So let's see, McDonald's looks closed. Oh, Wendy's, no cars in the drive-thru. KFC looks closed. There's a fire truck. There's some other activity going on over here. So, oh, there's a power line down and it is sparking. This Burger King is closed, so it looks like I'm going back to that China Moon. Let's go back. I can't make a left-hand turn right here. So there's a power line already down on the corner of South Manhattan and Gandy, just south of Gandy. They have the fire truck out there. They're waiting for that thing to either pop a breaker or something so they can get to it. But as of right now, that thing is on the ground popping pretty hard. Let's go back by this way because I'm going to order me some Chinese food. See if we can get a little action shot of what's going on over here. I'm going to point you on that direction as I drive by, as it's technically unsafe to go down that direction. But I'm going to point my little thing holding here. Got some water shooting out of the ground over here. I have no idea what that's about. Oh, it's a pump. So again, up here on the left, which is just like all of a sudden stopped raining. Like literally stopped raining. Yeah, and if y'all know places that are open right now too, guys, put it in the chat in case somebody's in the area watching what's going on. It's hard to see here. I'm going to pick this up since I'm at a light. But off in the distance down there, you can see that this thing, I don't know if it's going to let me zoom. It's not going to, it'll let me zoom a little bit there. Is popping on the ground down there. So again, this is South Manhattan off of Gandy. Probably see it down there in the middle where it's kind of popping, sparking. There's a power line that's down, and they're just emergency services just waiting to go take care of it. Going like it's green. All right, so yeah, again, I'm gonna go get me some Chinese food. Call the wife and the people back at the house, see what they want. Probably place an order and probably have to wait about 15-20 minutes to get it, but that's fine. Some hot food, don't have to cook. And go home and brave the storm as it continues to come through. And it's going to get worse for us here. There's obviously places, if you can even see live footage down towards Cape Coral, it's probably a giant mess. But hopefully this helps anybody out or gives you some information. Again, just like kind of almost seemed like it stopped raining. I don't know if it's just the band. It actually even looks like it's almost somewhat more daylight outside right now too, so we're probably hitting a gap of clouds. The wind hasn't stopped. That's for sure. It's blowing pretty good still. You can see the little trees here in the middle of the intersection. That's blowing pretty good. But all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. If I do anything, I can get out a little bit later. It gets crazy. I'll go live again. Just stay safe, be good, and I'll see you on the other side. All right, see you.